I'm the J-Luke. Welcome to The First Time I Ate a Leaf. Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you all back to the channel. And it's the start of fall, so happy fall / autumn, whatever you want to call it. And I hope you have a good fall the rest of the time. And comment your favorite season down below. And also I'd like to thank everyone for 100 views on my thoughts on birthdays. Give yourself a round of applause. And also we'll be posting sort of like a poll down in the comments below. I'm gonna have a comment that says long videos versus short videos, and then have one comment under that says long videos, and another comment under that says short videos. Hit the like button on which type of video you would prefer. Alright, so today I'm talking about the first time I ate a leaf. And there's probably two questions running through your mind. One, why would you eat a leaf? And two, why did you do it again? Well, both of those questions will be answered in this video. Maybe not the second one, because I'm trying to make a shorter video today. Okay, so anyways, so this happened in counseling. And in American schooling, every grade level has a different counselor. This is in middle school for me, and so I'm going to be introducing Mr. Monkey. Just envision this face for Mr. Monkey, okay? And so Mr. Monkey is a counselor. And so you can probably imagine Mr. Monkey as sort of like, he was pretty chill, if we're just being honest. He was like, he had this one instrument where you like take a stick and rub it around a circle and it would make this sound that was supposed to be calming and relaxing. Basically anybody who's into that Zen type of stuff. And so this would happen in science class, like maybe once or twice a semester, depending on like how much time he had to actually hold full counseling sessions with the entire class. And so it's the start of fall, and so to start he takes us outside and he gives us these instructions. Go out and find a leaf that resonates with you. Now, I did not take this seriously at all as an attention-seeking 5th grader, so I went out and I just picked the first leaf I find, right? You know, actually I think I might have wasted a bit of time talking to friends, but for the most part, you know, go get a leaf, come back, so we can get this boring thing over with. I didn't like counseling, so, because I felt like I didn't need it. So I just didn't want to participate in the activities at all, right? And so we go back and we go into the auditorium because he didn't have his own room for like major group gatherings. And we go back to the auditorium and we all sit in a circle. And I remember that you could like take your shoes and socks off if you wanted to, because it was counseling and it was Zen. And that's why a lot of the kids liked I don't really want to say class, maybe just fun time, even though it wasn't fun for me. So, let's just describe it as a gathering of sorts. And so, when we get back into the auditorium, he's asking us questions like, why did you pick the leaf? For somebody who just went out and picked a leaf, that's a hard question to answer. And so nobody's really sure why they picked their leaf, mainly because we were just wasting time and goofing off. And so he asks us to sense. What? Like to sense the leaf. And because I'm too lazy to go out and find a leaf, we're gonna use starbursts. They did not pay me to use this in the video. I'm just using it because I think it would be a good example. And so, we're going to open the Starburst, and this is going to start a serious debate in the comments. But I have a pink Starburst, and I have an orange Starburst. Comment which one you think is better. For me, I've always think pink Starbursts are the best, so I'm just going to throw this off the panel. And so, sensing the leaf, a Starburst. Okay, so he asks us to look at the leaf. Is that why you picked it? I don't really like pink too much. That's not really why I picked the Starburst. But the leaf, I was just kind of looking at it like, I just picked it so we could get it over with. And then he asks us to smell the leaf. And this is really disgusting this is going to be a disgusting video for some people. But let's just open up the Starburst now. I'm opening it. I'm opening up. Don't litter. Just like put it in your recycling bin or something. And so we're gonna smell the Starburst, okay? And 1, 2, 3. Now the leaf smelled terrible, but the Starburst right here smells pretty good. And then he asks us to feel the leaf. Like, did you feel it because it felt good? Did you pick the leaf because it felt good? I mean, everybody's pretty much picked up a leaf before, so you know how a leaf feels. It's just kind of broken, and all that stuff. And then he asks us to hear the leaf. So everybody, take your virtual leaf, or a Starburst, if you can get your hands on, and just put your ear. Now, it's common sense to anybody that you're not going to hear anything from a leaf, or in this case, a Starburst. But, you know, we're all following direction because it's all about the Zen. We're all about trying to be peaceful and stuff. And so then he asks us to taste the leaf. And he says this jokingly, but being the attention-seeking 5th grader I took one look at the leaf, one look at my mouth, and said, now this is much more tastier than the leaf, but I just, kind of ate the leaf, swallowed it. And then this is the fun part. The reactions I got were hilarious, okay? Mr. Monkey's kind of just like staring at me strangely, because he was clearly being sarcastic. I was just doing it for attention, right? And then the kids, the rest of my 5th graders were like, "Ooh, nasty! Oh, you know a dog could have pooped on that, right?" And every time they come up with something nasty, I would just say, "I know," in the calmest voice, and just keep chewing on the leaf. And it just keeps coming. I just keep eating the leaf, and it's like, and everybody's like, "Oh, nasty, I can't believe this kid would do that. That's just terrible." And to be honest with you, I don't really remember what happened after that, because everybody just kind of looked at me, and it was really awkward after that. And so I kind of just forgot about what happened after that, because all the reactions were so funny. I completely ruined the zen of that counseling session. And if you can just imagine having everybody in your class staring at you awkwardly, that is what it was like. It was like, did he actually do that? Mr. Monkey, is this okay? Okay, let's kiss a window. Yeah, just everybody staring at you, and you're just eating a leaf. And that's a perfect story for fall, isn't it? I just told you all that I ate a leaf in a counseling session. Now that's something I haven't heard of before. And so, I guess this kind of concludes my story. But wait, there's more. There's going to be a conclusion at the end where I'm going to address some more things, and 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 some more things. Alright, I'd like to restate my gratitude for 100 views. I know that may not seem much to a lot of you, but just knowing that you're being recognized on this platform is what it's all about. And for me to want to do this as my job, 100 views, while it's little, it's the best I've ever done. And to think that 10 days after I started a YouTube channel, 10 days after I doubted myself, questioned whether I should do this or not, 100 views means a lot. And I'd also like to address my other uploads. So I noticed that my first Cardinals game wasn't hitting as much views, probably because it's not been out for as long. So if you haven't seen that, you can check it out. The link will be in the description, as well as my thoughts on birthdays. And there's also another upload on my channel, La Adventura de Juan in Texas. That's just for school. You can disregard that. I don't care if you watch that. If you want me to speak in Spanish for a minute, if you want to see that, you can go ahead and check it out. But you don't really have to. And again, I cannot thank you as much as I want to for 100 views. Let's keep the views up. And goodbye. I will see you all in my next video.